Dress sample? Yes, okay. Tier 8 will do. I guess I'm jumping. Whoop. Good. And go.
Don't waste my time.
Well, I guess that was what we did with that guy. Hey, it's all we had to do there. Okay, I only need one of those buttons to set down, not all of them. They need to put them close together. Survey teams rescued. Okay. Haven't done this one since you had to, like, get those boxes, treats or whatever. Or whatever it was, like the first version of it that they had. And a 1, and
They'll never use a butler.
there's one of the surveyors. Screw that red stuff. I am going to get smackled in a second now. Where is it? Ta-da! Hee. Yeah, this was my first paladin that I ever made, ever. Yeah, it reminds me of World of Warcraft, that's exactly why I did that. This was my second build ever. I have a Draenei mage, no, I have third build. I have a Draenei mage as my first build, a fire mage. That was my first ever character in World of Warcraft. And then my second one was my Night Elf Hunter. Now we're at 37. Yeah, 37. Just picking up junk over here so I can sell it for gold. Ugh. Feel like a squirrel hiding nuts. Okay, dude, you are rescued. Go away. Goodbye. Apparently you're not really. Bomb. And the bomb. There we go. Okay, where's the next damn surveyor? Apparently back there. That lies. Okay, I'm gonna go with not there. Ah! And also don't stand here. Something over here. Yeah. All seeing eye. What the heck is that? Go in here. Oh, she went that way.
There's treasure close by.
I don't do raids. I probably should do raids. Mainly because it's people. Kinda like them, but I got over that here. Nope, no blowing up today. Yeah, holy crap, almost died. I wasn't paying attention to my health there. Because people used to live a lot in dungeons and you get kicked for stupid stuff, I just never got the chance to learn dungeons, so I never played them, but then that put me off raids too. So I've done the original ones, like back in Classic, like where you can go back and solo them, like in the timeline. I've done those. They're okay. Ooh, I'm running out of room. I gotta start pitching stuff out the door. Or stop picking up new stuff that is like useless other than selling it. Bottle of Darkness sounds cool. Okay, you are gone. Okay, now I'm not picking anything else up until I get loot. Oh wait, over here. Over here! I see them on the map. The little yellow dots. Whoop. Yeah. So like Guild Wars 2. You fighting everybody else. Because you end up yelling at you, like getting. Oh, I just said I wasn't gonna pick stuff up. See, look, I'm so used to just picking up junk. You know, I still say we could do a Guild Wars 2, a team. Whatever you gonna call it. Oh no, where did Arturia go? Oh no, I'm getting attacked and I wasn't paying attention again.
Inquiring minds just broken.
That brand spawn right out. Inquiring minds broken. I don't like people that are snobby. It's not nice. Especially if you're the one that's teaching them and then you like, oh my god, I'm still picking up more crap. At least I still have 10 slots. I swear, I hoard. Wait, where's the other one? Right in front of me. I didn't know Twitch was owned by Amazon, by the way, until today. Teehee. I was today years old when I figured that out. And then I had to Google it, and I was like, wait, when did that happen? And it was in 2014, and then I felt very kind of slow. Okay. Well, you were rescued. That should count as 4, unless I can't count. Yeah, it's the same in Guild Wars 2 again. Like, there's new people, and then they get picked on. Or there's people trying out new builds, and they get picked on. I've learned that there's always another match. Well, that's great. At least you don't stand up for bullies. I was dry there. Where is... I went the wrong way, I went back the way I came. This mini-map doesn't help at all. The stupid yellow arrow points the wrong way. Yeah. Screw you, you stupid yellow arrow. You're supposed to be guiding me. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even use the second bomb. Oh well. Yeah, but it's still not right. I usually stand up for other people, even if... Oh my god. Even if I get, myself, well, I guess I shouldn't say in trouble, but you know what I mean. I don't mind getting yelled at. When I was in school, I got bullied a lot, and I just didn't say anything. I was really silent. I didn't talk a lot. I was too I didn't stand up for myself. I definitely didn't do that. I was too shy, and I just was met. And there wasn't really anybody that stood up for me. So now, being an adult and being a parent, yeah, there's times I want to go into that school and just what the heck are you guys doing to each other over there? Especially when it's directed at my son. Which is kind of what my dad did for me when I was, like, younger before he, yeah. But, I'm not gonna talk about that. Anyway, but, I don't want to be that parent because I don't want to get banned from the school. I don't want to be so vocal that, yeah. No, it's not any better either. But you can't really... like, if it's not your kid, you can't really be like, hey, why are you doing that? Why, like, then you get in trouble because you get looked at bad, because why are you, like, getting angry and or raising your voice at somebody else's kid? Well, because their parents aren't doing it, and they should be, because my kid is now suffering for it. But anyway, at least she hasn't had those issues anymore, or hasn't in a while. There's a crazy lady in the complex here, still lives here. My husband actually had the same exact experience with her that I had, the previous summer. And, yeah, all she does is swear at you. You can't get a word in edgewise. She doesn't sound intelligent. She just keeps swearing in front of her kid, in front of that's what the one half of the complex on the other side. They all sit out, on their lawns with a bunch of toys like a daycare, and then they just, yeah, they're not nice people. But, my son didn't want to play with her son, so he said that because him and his friend were playing an imaginary game or whatever at the time, and they just said, no, like, we don't want to play with you right now. And he went back and told his mom, and she came over and called my son over, and my son didn't know any better. He listened to adults. And she yelled at him, sweared at him. He came back crying. He was scared to go out for a week. And I actually caught it on my camera, on my back camera. It's 100 feet away, and you could hear her on my back yard camera yelling at my son. So I went over to her house and did not swear at her once. Tried to have a single conversation with her to get her to apologize to my son. I got my son to apologize to her son for hurting his feelings for not wanting to play with him, but then asked for an apology from my son, and then began the swearing and the yelling. Whew, that would not be an experience, but yeah, no, my husband got the same experience, as I said, more recently with her. This time our son was in the wrong, but we were trying to get him to apologize to her kid, and Just stay away. Some people cannot be reasoned with or talked to. I'm a bubble boy. Hee hee. Playing bubble.
Bran's got your back.
Well, for once you do, Bran. Awesome. Okay. On to the end. You're in my way. I meant to go that way. Technically, I didn't know where I went wrong.
Found a bit of gold.
Well, good for you. Let's get moving and start looking for gold. Look up the guys.
Within our grasp.
This way. For once. Oh, wait, no, sorry. The little yellow arrow is still wrong. At least I can read a map. For the most part. We'll just defeat each one. Holy crap.
I'm out of range.
Thanks, Yod. I hate being feared.
I'm out of range.
And a 1 bomb. And a 2.
Nice.
Woo!
By the second.
Yay. Okay. Take me to the treasure room, Mr. Braun. Ooh, I knew you were gonna play hunt. Time to get the loot. Hopefully I have enough room left. Should.
It's too far away.
Then I'm going to bed. Whoop whoop. And I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. And it'll be fun. Well, no, sorry, not at the same time. I'll be back tomorrow earlier. I ain't painting my fingernails again for a second night in a row. So,
Nice
that should be
find.
fun. Oh.